week or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. The Netherlands looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Italy! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Motegi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Memphis Depay is onto it in a flash. Vertegen. And he's on his... And there's the shot! Oh, that was close. Barella picks it up from the goal kick. Cambiasso shifted upfield. Trauda. Aim forwards. And it's Reinders. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's found support out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
DiMarco, lobbed in behind. To cut it out. Reinders, gently done. Out to the left it goes. And here's Marlon. Kluivert. Van der Ven. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's through here. Now it's Keane, and he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kertrauda chooses to go cross-field. De Jong, and it's played forward. Cambiasso. Retegi. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Marlen. Reinders. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kluivert. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tonali. Buongiorno. Oh, there's a probing ball. Reinders. De Jong. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Retegi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barella.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kluivert! Kluivert! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now the breakaway. Memphis Depay played out to the left flank. It's Memphis Depay! Marlen. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tonali with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. It was
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was, yeah, it was worth a go.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Ake. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
We'll be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
The Netherlands clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Barella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, it's to go for a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Frauda, Marlon, now he's off and running. Cuts out the pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. And here's Keane. He could be in here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Reinders. Now that's well seen too. Buongiorno. Buongiorno goes forward. It's just beyond his reach. Reinders. Kluivert. Oh, well measured. Great position. Memphis Depay! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Memphis Depay really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And that is as far as they're going to go. De Jong moved on forwards. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Buongiorno has played it long. Caught offside that time. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Skamaka goes steep, and that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And reclaimed it in a trice. They're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Frauda. Memphis Depay under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Barella. Buongiorno. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass has gone astray. Trauda. Kluivert. Oh, good spread.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries a measured ball. Can he finish? Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
The Netherlands can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Italy go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's Memphis Depay! No mistake! 10 minutes, and we're all square again. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes. Now it's Somerville.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Somerville. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cambiasso. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is just one step forward. 3 would have been ideal, but this is going to have to do for now. Sachin, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a 0.1 as opposed to 2 lost.